Hello everyone. This is already 3:30 a.m. I'm doing late recording. I promised myself that I will do every day at least one recording. Somehow I was caught up in so many work here and there. It's already night 3:30. So somehow I'm feeling energetic. So today we are going to see Vidit game against Shanqland. It's 2022 Tata still, and he won an amazing positional game. Okay, some mistakes here and there, but Vidit played amazing game. So let's start. So here there's a small trick I wanted to show. This thing, pay attention, don't fall for it. The There's one strong grandmaster fell for it, but be careful in this trick. So h3. Here I felt queen c2 is very obvious, but Vidit played h3. And this queen f3 idea I have seen from different opening, and here it is interesting. But to be honest, I'm seeing this knight e8 bishop d6 idea for the first time. But the way with it handled, it's really good. So to here everything was good, and here with it played h4 and rook e8. Here with it played long castle after thinking for 1 minute 30 seconds around. I checked it in chess 24, and he spent very less time. Here there was an interesting option: knight of d5, queen f3, gf3, cd5, knight d5, and black cannot stop this. So this position, I think white is it's only white who is better. Only white can try for something this position. And I can play a3, b4, rook here, and if you once you push b6 and try to kick my rook from c5, then your c6 square will be weak, and I will try to enter into enter to c7. And this position, there is one small thing you have to keep in mind. Just imagine if this rook and this rook, if I just remove this two pair of rooks, white will be even close to winning. So something you can try, like like setup board, just remove these two rooks from the board and check this position. So in this way you can improve your understanding of chess, that which piece to keep and which piece to exchange. So bishop f5. Generally, the concept that once you exchange this bishop, it is supposed to be equal in Carlsbad structure. But Vidit showed great understanding of chess, that even after exchanging this, white still can fight for advantage. The space advantage concept, which I really liked, and I learned this by seeing this game. It's really amazing. He was with it, the move. With it, played this game up to here even very confidently. So Vidit is a great positional player, and maybe obviously the guy who holds 2730 rating approximately, he must have studied this kind of space advantage position in some of transposition, let's say. So he feels comfortable, and he thinks that he can try to win this position. Or he thinks that there is a potential for white to create a problem for black. So e3, it's a very simple move. And after studying this game for many hours, I came to this conclusion that uh, it is possible for white to play for win. I mean, win is a too strong statement, but it's only white who can press. I mean, when I saw this position for the first time, I had the impression that black will equalize it very comfortably. But the more I study this position, I came to the conclusion that it is not that easy. So knight e4 takes king d2, and here I gave this blunder, but I will. It's a blunder is too strong statement. I will put this as a bad move. I mean, somehow I don't like this g6 move. I prefer this kind of maneuver. I mean, just see this knight on d7. I think the knight on d6 is much better placed than d7. I mean, it's obvious. It looks d7 doesn't look that great. Shanqland played g6, which I really don't like because after g6, h5, and black has to protect this h7 pawn no matter what, with like rook e7 or by knight f8, and this will like black pieces will be very cramped. Black doesn't have to defend at all. If black just plays knight d6, he will just wait patiently and just wait for white to show his plans. So g6, I think here I really start to like white chances. So there are certain players who try to defend very passively, and they ask like, what is your plan now? I mean, I will defend passively. I will just move like I'll make king f8, king g8, king f8, king g8. Show me your winning plan. So I had that curiosity, and I try to analyze it, and there is a chance that white can break a black position. Knight e2, king f8, knight f4, rook d6, and you can take hg6, fg6, knight d3. The idea is f4 and knight e5. Now I tried to think this f3 e4 plan, but doesn't work. Black will always have some counterplay against d4 pawn or e4, and it is if white tries to protect, if I try to protect d4 pawn, then e3 pawn will be hanging because by playing f3 e4, this pawn will be weak. Or when you, if you are protecting this, that is weak. If you are protecting that, that other thing is weak. Once I came to this point that this f3 e4 is not working, then f4 95 idea is really strong, and black is uh, black is totally worse. This 95 takes, and white is close to winning. So let's say, and I'll go here. It is difficult to hit here, but I can play on this. I can play on this minority attack. So it's like I have one strong. How to say this? I have one advantage, but that one advantage is not that sufficient enough to win, and I need to create second weakness in black's position. And by playing on the queen side minority attack, I can create the second weakness. So that's the plan. So okay. So now we'll move to the game c5, and here even knight e2 was also good enough. I mean, white is better, and there is a very good chance for white because black king is somewhat weak also, and this square is weak. This square is weak, and black king is not able to come to like e6 or f. He's stuck in somewhat the king side. So cd4, ad4, and here black had this chance of playing f6, uh, and there is counterplay for black here. So knight f8, I think from here on, Vidit played amazing game and he won the game. And if there was one interesting point, if here knight e6, so knight e6, f e6, h g6, rook f3. The idea is rook f6, and here you have to play king e3. If you play moves like rook f8, you just missed win. And if you play few careless moves in endgame, the precision matters a lot in endgame because you will not get a second chance. So let's say if white is careless somewhat, and I think here black is already winning. Maybe because now if f3, then there is e5 takes king e6, and black is already winning. So king e3, and if you take now rook f3, king f7, king f4, and this is winning for white. So knight f4, and here Sham tried his best to defend, but Vidit played really well. Great game. And the rest is just a matter of technique. So this is a great game by Vidit. I hope he will play in future great games like this. So thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, please subscribe to my channel, and see you next time with another interesting content. Take care. Bye bye.